Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. So today's daily is to cast 20 black or green spells, which is really just kind of funny, because again, a complete coincidence, I was looking for a kind of a different idea for a Golgari deck, and I found one that's it's not really a graveyard manipulation deck, but that's just the best thing I thought to call it. The idea with this deck is to have things in the graveyard that either you can play from the graveyard or cards that become easier to cast with stuff in your grave, such as like Hollow Marauder. The spell costs one generic less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. Comes out as a 4/2 flyer, not bad. Huskburster Swarm, same concept, menace with death touch, 6/6. And then kind of a new card from the Final Fantasy set, Diamond Weapon. Which this guy is kind of wild. Prevent all combat damage this would be dealt. That's pretty cool. So a really good blocker and just a really big 8/8, you know what I mean? So to kind of help facilitate getting these guys out on the field, we have a few different ways of getting cards into the graveyard, like Gnawing Vermin, Overlord the Balemurk, stuff like that. Souls of the Lost to a point, because you either sacrifice a permanent or you discard a card to get it out on the field. Stuff like that. We also are running two other new cards. We have Fang, Fearless. I'm not sure. I'm not going to try. And Vanille. I never played Final Fantasy 13, so I admit I don't know the full. The proper pronunciation for some of these guys, but yeah. The idea for this one is whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you draw a card and you lose one life. So we have a few different ways of kind of helping with that. Rubblebelt Maverick, you can exile it from your graveyard. Qarsi Revenant, again, exile it. And then Scavenging Ooze, exile a card from a library. Does it have to be your library? Yes, your graveyard. So yeah, it's a couple of different ways. Technic Harvester, no, that's a discard. Anyway, we also have Vanille, which helps mill two cards and then return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. That's not the best aspect of this. The main thing that I would probably be focusing on would be land. Yeah, if we mill a land, that I would prefer to have maybe that, or maybe an Up the Beanstalk, because it's a permanent card, but for some of them, I think Hollow Marauder is the only one that cares about creatures. This one is, no, that's creatures as well. So it's Diamond Weapon that prefers permanents. So both of these guys worry about creatures, so anyway. And I don't see this happening very often, but these two cards can merge into Ragnarok, Divine Deliverance, which is a really good, just 7/6, Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Haste, all of that. And when it dies, destroy target permanent and return targeted non-legendary permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield, specifically to the battlefield. Which means, yeah, if you have one of these big guys in one of these two specifically, because Diamond Weapon is a legendary. But wait, one of these two, maybe Overlord, get those back on the field. But yeah, that's kind of the basics of it. Heritage Reclamation is in here to help deal with artifacts, enchantments, stuff like that. And you can also exile up to one target card from a graveyard, draw a card. If that's on the field, you get 2 cards. So, it is what it is. Overwhelming Remorse is another one that, its cost goes down and down depending on how many creatures are in your graveyard. Exile target creature or planeswalker. And then I didn't talk about Harvester of Misery. When this creature enters, other creatures get -2/-2, so it's a good board clear, because the vast majority of our creatures don't have to worry about that. And you can also discard it, and then just target creature gets -2/-2. So, yeah, that's the basics. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how it runs. Yeah, looking forward to see how it runs. Golgari is one of those archetypes that I always have kind of a hard time with, just because, yes, it does require a bit more strategic thinking, which I fully admit I'm not the best at when it comes to Magic. But Anyway, just here to have some fun. So this is not terrible. We have a few things that we can do, so we'll hold on to it. Oh, joy. Definitely have to be getting rid of that. Another Up the Beanstalk, another Blooming Marsh. We'll take the Blooming Marsh and I'll send that to the grave. That's the other thing, yeah, Rubblebelt can help you with that. Okay. Go ahead and do that. I guess we'll Up the Beanstalk. And another one. Joy. Alright, I'd very much like to get Harvester out in the field, but that's going to take a while. And definitely going to take a little while. Yeah, a life gain deck's probably not the best thing for us to go up against, to be honest. You're gonna die anyway, so they're doing chip damage, so it's like, yeah, they're only doing chip damage, so it's like, what do I do here? Ooh, very nice. Do this, get rid of one. And get rid of one so they're not just constantly getting more and more life gain. Alright. And do that, do this. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Let's go with... I can do that. I can do this to draw another card, so let's do that. Another Up the Beanstalk. Let's send out our Death Touch. Won't be able to use it until the following turn. Yeah, we don't have enough stuff in the graveyard to really take advantage of that, so let's just do this. No sense in giving them more life. Yeah, I won't be able to use Qarsi Revenant until next turn, but that's fine. I could always pull a card to get rid of Linden. Joy. You know, pulling another Harvester of Misery would be absolutely fantastic here. Nope. Nope. So what is this? Mana value 5 or greater. That's unfortunate. Ah, that's not great. The Reclamation would have been... Oh, wait. Well, we can do this. Play that. We can grab... Oh, right, it's a instant. Never mind. I guess take you. Oh yeah, they were smart about it. True. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea. Yeah, funny thing is they know they can't really attack here. Discard a card. Do that. I get a lot of draw. Yeah. This is actually kind of ridiculous at this point. Kind of ridiculous, kind of funny. More than anything. Have to get rid of that. Yeah, the funny thing is, like, they know they can't attack. Because if they do, if they attack, I can just block all their stuff relatively easily. Yeah, that's becoming a problem. This is actually kind of funny to me. Ooh, that'll be good. That I don't need. See, I promise I can't attack. If I attack, I lose. Flying and lifelink. That's... Will that do it? I don't know. That's fine and all. Yeah, that's fine. Gone. Gone. Gone and gone. My turn. I need to be careful. I'm about to deck myself out. Let's go ahead and do this to get rid of you. I want that one gone. Qarsi Revenant. Something big. No, that's going to lose power, so we'll do you. I just want at least, like, one blocker left. Sad thing is, yeah, I really can't play any more creatures. Yeah, I can't really play any more creatures, because if I do, they'll just, I'll deck myself out. I don't want to do that. Okay. We're going to keep the Qarsi Revenant. I want something, I need something with Yeah, we'll keep you out. Sure. And we'll get rid of that, I guess. I'm just gonna start getting rid of some of their stuff. Just make sure that's on the field. I forget, this has vigilance. Oh, perfect. That should not have happened, but I absolutely love it. What was that? Keyword soup? Hold on. Hold on. I do admit. Okay, that was attack with a creature that has flying, vigilance, trample, life leak, and haste. That was awesome. Yeah, Ragnarok got us an achievement. Fantastic. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. Claim that achievement. Advanced achievements. Nice. Keyword soup. That's hilarious. I'll take it. I will absolutely take that. Thank you very much. And even though that was only one match, we are going to wrap things up because that that match was awesome. No, that was pretty great. I am very happy with that. I do have a pack to open, so let's finish things off with this. Maybe we get something cool, kind of to go along with that awesome match. Doesn't really look like it. Imperial City, that's a Wall of Omens reprint. Okay. These guys are kind of cool looking, the Blaze Bombs. Other than that, nothing really that interesting. Let's see the rare. Kuja! I will take that, because I think I can actually add that into my Rakdos Wizards deck. Because I think I wanted more copies of him, so fantastic. But alright, that is going to do it for us. So, if you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed that absolutely crazy match, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is posted, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.